Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 9, Episode 4. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Don't pay attention to the fact that four of my nails on each hand and my thumbs are broken off. What had happened was, since all the beauty supply stores and the nail shops are closed, my little cousin did my nails for me, and I forgot how it is to type and text with your thumbs when you have nails on, so I had to pop them bad boys off. So thumbs is off for right now. But anyway, starting off with the show. Mimi starts us off with a little PSA letting us know that the cast for now on will be having their confessionals in their home because of the situation we in right now. I'm trying not to say names because I don't want YouTube to take down my video. So, we no longer have the nice little backgrounds that they usually have. We have them in their living room, and they kind of blurred the background of their living room out so you don't see what's going on in the back. But I was like, they couldn't have got a green screen for y'all so y'all can pick y'all backgrounds. But anyway, because it'd been more better than the blurriness that was going on behind them, because that was kind of distracting to me. I don't know about y'all, but I was just distracted by that. But anyways. So Mimi's concerned about her safety since she was almost robbed last year. So she's taking this seriously, her safety seriously. But I'm like, if this happened last year, you would have thought that she would have started taking lessons then. I don't know, but here we are. She invited all her girls to this class because they can use some help too, because some of them have been in abusive relationships. This is when Carly reminds us that she is married and that she went through some rough patches in her marriage. So this is what she needs right now. She brings her new friend Kiyomi, who used to, date Bow Wow. She was a girl in the video that they was fighting in the elevator. But she wants to let us know she doesn't want to be referred to the girl that was fighting Bow Wow in the elevator, even though she introduced herself as the girl that was fighting Bow Wow in the elevator. Okay. Now, Scrap DeLeon said that he is working hard, raising his kids and growing his businesses. He got a restaurant in the making, or either has a restaurant, and he's trying to open up a new barbershop. Now, my question is, outside of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, what does Scrap DeLeon do to where he can afford restaurants and barbershops? I don't know if this is a Love and Hip Hop thing or a reality show thing. It's just that people is always opening up restaurants, clothing stores, beauty salons, nail salons. Like, I want somebody to open up something that's like a random thing, not just like it's a lot of like restaurants is a tricky business, especially in the area, in the situation we in right now, where there's no more dining in, and is you just call in your order and pull up and get your food, or drive through the drive-through type of situation. But I just want to know where he's getting his money from. I want to know that. I want somebody on this show to open up something other than a restaurant, a boutique, a hair salon, or a barber shop. I want you to, I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now, but like something something that everybody else isn't doing. That's all I want. He's getting help on locations from his sister, and his sister, he just recently found out he had a sister like last season or something, and him and Shooter is cool now, even though he was trying to get with Sierra, but I don't think that was true. Y'all forgive me, my husband is in another room laughing like he ain't watched whatever he's watching right now, so excuse that noise in the background. But it turns out that Shooter's secret lover is Cheyenne, Scrap DeLeon's sister. She talking about she been holding him down for the past 2 years, but the thing is, Cheyenne and Shooter knew each other before Scrap DeLeon and Cheyenne knew each other. So it's kind of a tricky type of situation. But her thing is, he done messed around with some of her friends before, so he ain't got no room to be talking about her messing around with Shooter. But it seemed like it's going to be a whole big mess and it's going to blow up in everybody's face. Now we find out Kiyomi, the girl that was in the video with Bow Wow, that used to go with Bow Wow, she is also dating / messing around with Shooter. I'm like, who ain't Shooter messing around with? Like, do you realize we have cameras on you? And that these women are going to find out when they watch the show? Like, what are you doing, sir? But anyways, let him tell her that she is cool with him seeing other females, and out of all the females, she is the favorite. But my question is, does she know about you, and does she know about the other females, or she just thinks y'all like it's just y'all? Because she said her mama's kind of like not too here for their relationship because he is older than her, but she wants to know, like, once they go public, is he gonna be serious? And she don't want nobody coming out talking about some, that's my man, what you doing with my man, and all these things. But he's saying no. But I'm like, you got Cheyenne over there. You over there messing around with her, and you messing around with Kimmy, and you think that's cool, and Kimmy and Cheyenne look like they would go oops upside your head. I'm just saying, that's the look that they giving. Now let's move over to Mama D. Now, I knew Mama D was on some messiness when she walked in. This baby done got her Mama Cece and Mama D and the family together because she want the family to get along. Like, y'all got grandkids together. Y'all need to just get along. But Mama D came in on some mess, and I knew she was on some mess because she came in with her best funeral outfit, her best funeral hat. Came in, sat down, said hi to everybody, and Cece, she not feeling it because one, Mama D not talking to her, and two, Mama D was saying some things how everything is wonderful, and she says Mama D is fake, and how Mama D said she wanted her dead. Now we roll back in some footage, and Mama D said, you know, she dead to me. She's 6 feet dead to me, and Mama D said, I did say that, and I still do want you dead. Now, Cece asks, is Mama D, you know, 4 months off the pills, or is it just alcohol? Mama D was like, please, child, you used to smoke crack. And I was like, oh, no. Now she used to smoke crack. Next thing you know, these two get to fussing back and forth. Mama D pulls out an obituary of Cece, and I was like, Mama D, you know you wrong for that. You know you did wrong for that. And then somebody, I don't know if this is the obituary that Mama D had put up, or is this somebody added to the obituary? But I'm gonna read you what it said. Let me find it right quick. It was up last night. Where is it at? Y'all, I can't even find it. It was on the Shade Room last night because I was being nosy. I was on Instagram last night. And I should have screenshotted it, but I can't find it nowhere. Ain't that ugly? See, that's what I get for being messy and trying to bring that on to this show. To my review. Y'all give me a minute. Okay, here we go. Sorry that took so long. Now, the obituary said, in loving memory of the late Miss Real Cece, sunrise July 1959, sunset January 2020. Funeral service Saturday, January 14, 2020 at 11 a.m. Paving the Way Funeral Home is responsible for the body. It's at 3965 South No Heathen Drive, Atlanta, Georgia 30319. It said, order of service. The procession of the clergy and the family, congregational hymn, it is well, old scripture by Reverend Backslider, New Testament by Pastor Heathen, selection, you deserve it. The eulogy by Isaiah, what the F, and now this by nobody. Now, this is when it gets real messy. They got the pictures of Cece at the bottom. It says, the real Cece was born in waste-managed landfill to her loving parents who adored her only. She was a known street seamstress that only knew how to undress. Miss Real Cece was known to hang out with her best friends, dogs, rats, and some alley cats. Her time was limited on the earth due to her Jezebel ways. Her family loved her, pimps adored her. As tainted as she was, real Miss Cece was tired of being the bee that she was. On January 14, 2020, she closed her eyes, crossed her heart, but kept her legs and mouth open to the men to continue to dump off the remaining children she could not birth. Real Miss Real Cece will be truly missed by a host of relatives and friends. I was like, Mama D, you know you're wrong for that. You know you wrong for that. And I'm a little bit messy and wrong for reading the obituary. I agree with that. One hand was like, Mama D, you dead wrong for this. But at the same time, I couldn't stop laughing because Mama D went through all of these efforts. Now, I don't know if that was written on the actual obituary, or was that somebody that made this up and sent it to the shade room. But I was like, it was wrong, and I couldn't help but laugh all at the same time. Only because I was like, this is wrong, because the grandbabies were sitting there. E-Money was sitting there. The little baby boy was sitting there. He crying because both grandmas was going back and forth. Little Scrappy was looking at his mom like, really, mama? Really? You bringing out obituary? You wishing this woman dead in front of the grandkids and her daughter? Like, you doing this for real? And I was like, because y'all know I'm a cheerleader for foolishness. I couldn't help but laugh, but at the same time, I was like, Mama D, you wrong. But it was funny, but it was wrong. Now, let's move over to Jock. Jock was being messy, and I'm glad that he knows that he was being messy, because this is what the people want. He didn't invite light-skinned Keisha, which I don't call her light-skinned Keisha, because to me, she's not light-skinned. But this is what she want to be called, and how dare I name her? I don't want to call her by what the name she want to go by. But anyways, he invited light-skinned Keisha to the station. Now, she out here calling herself the Queen of Atlanta. Now, y'all know that Akbar, she done already took upon herself that she is the Queen of Atlanta. Now, I don't think either one of them the Queen of Atlanta. Like, Candy and Tiny, they been out here making hits since the 90s. And they ain't out here calling themselves the Queens of Atlanta. So what gives y'all the right to call y'all? But anyway, this is what they got going on. Keisha, light-skinned Keisha, she didn't like the fact that Akbar was brought on the radio station, or where she was at, because they got beef. Now, at one point, Akbar was saying how light-skinned Keisha was her biggest fan, and then light-skinned Keisha was saying Akbar was her biggest fan. It was a whole bunch of I'm the queen, you not. So she walks off because she feel disrespected. Like, Jack, how dare you bring me to this situation? I be wearing Birkin bags. We be wearing rollies just because. Now I'm like, I don't know what that has to do with anything. But I'm like, girl, if you calling yourself the queen, stand up on that throne and let it be known that you are a queen if you the queen. But Spice said the best. Like, y'all both talk about some y'all the queen, but where are the hits, baby? The queen must have hits. So I was like, you true. That is so true. That is so true. So y'all, that was just, if I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on. Swim my beautiful face. Put up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already a family member of one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. Now, this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.